Hey everyone, this is Adam from Mecanto Reviews, and today we are going to be doing an InstaNiche demo. This product has come out today, May 12th, 2016. Before we get into the demo itself, I'm going to give you a brief overview and description of what InstaNiche is, so you have an idea of what we're looking at here. I'm just going to read off the beginning of my review page, basically. So what it is, it's an all-in-one cloud-based software that builds an entire Amazon affiliate store for you. The big thing about InstaNiche is we've seen products that build a website for us, put the elements into place, generate a WordPress theme that's tailored to your niche and content. But what we haven't seen, and this is what InstaNiche brings to the table successfully for the first time, is a product that also provides unique content that you can use on your website. We are not talking about spun content or low quality content or duplicate content. We are talking about genuine, unique content. And I'm going to tell you how that is possible in a moment before we get into the review, because I was very skeptical about that as well. Just being that I've never seen this happen before. I've never used a software that allows me to take high quality content without creating it on my own and using it on my website. So with InstaNiche, try to imagine this scenario, because this is basically what InstaNiche is and what it has to offer. So imagine if an abundance of proven buyer niches were brought to you on a silver platter, and after choosing a niche, you would have a modern and professional website that has been optimized for conversions, built for you, and you could have high quality content published to that website without even lifting a finger to write that content. So again, how is that possible? How do we get this content? Well, as I said, it's not spun. It's pre-written content from a native English writer that is exclusive to InstaNiche users. So the way you want to think about this is think of it as a database with articles. And this database includes a vast supply of articles that will be available only to InstaNiche users. Whenever you take an article from this database to use on your own InstaNiche website, that article will be removed from the system and never again used, which ensures the content you have claimed will remain unique to your website. And if you're wondering, well, that sounds great, but wouldn't that mean that the database is going to run out of content, run out of articles over time? Well, no, it doesn't, because fresh content is constantly being added to the system, so there always is going to be a supply available to users. So with that said, let me show you InstaNiche itself. This is the members area. And by the way, if you're noticing my tab up here, after we left the review page, how it's kind of scrolling and animated, that is a new program a new plugin actually, that I really enjoy. It's called Profit Tab. I'll just tell you really quickly without getting too much into this, because it's a separate program. But since I installed this on my blog last week, I've been using this on, I think this is the third review that I've used it on. Between those three reviews, 126 people have accessed them. And of the 126 people have basically done this. They've gone to the review, clicked away, and without closing it. So they clicked away and went on with their web browsing. 115 of those people, or 91% of them, returned. And the reason they do that is because it's engaging. You see 7 different tabs open, they're static, they don't move, and then you have this one over here. It's like, that's getting your attention. So just something that's one of the programs that's likely to be featured on my products of the quarter when that time comes. So I just wanted to point it out. It's a truly awesome plugin, and hopefully InstaNiche can live up to what ProfitTab has done. So far, it does look really good to me. Anyways, back inside InstaNiche, you can see that when we log into the dashboard, here's what we can tell. The database currently has 60 niches for us to choose from. I do not have any websites yet. This is actually only the third time that I've logged in. I don't have anything in my inbox. And we were talking about articles. Remember one of the really cool features that comes with InstaNiche, and we were wondering, well, don't these articles run out over time? Well, check that out. 47,319 articles to choose from right now. You're going to see, if anything, you're going to see that number go up over time. Even though other users are picking from those articles, but the developers are always adding more to that database. Below this, you can see suggested niches. Now, these niches are again based on proven Amazon affiliate niches and proven and products that have been proven to sell and have high demand on Amazon. Okay. Healthcare is always a big one, right? Well, I had to click away and pause the video for a moment. So every time you come back to the dashboard, these niches change. So now we have camping, dogs, and we still have the helicopters over here. Let's go ahead with dogs. That's another big one. I'm going to select the niche. And I guess it wants me to set up my affiliate ID, which is fine. That's my Amazon affiliate ID. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and pause again. Before I do that, let me bring your attention to the training and academy here. Everything is covered. Okay, so if you purchase InstaNiche and you're feeling like, what do I do next? Don't worry, because let me show you this really quick. The training section has you covered step by step. Every feature inside InstaNiche is covered here. These are video tutorials that will help you get started, and it goes over absolutely everything. As you can see, there's also a live training webinar that will be available to you, and just a lot of videos. It's kind of slow for me right now because I'm recording, and here we go. Now they're starting to load. And so you can see all of the different things here. It's very clearly presented to you. So anyways, let me go back and fill in this information. Basically what it wants is my Amazon affiliate ID. So I'm going to go ahead and get that and pop it in there. Alright, now let's try this one more time. There might be something else, I'm not sure. Basically, this is a one-time thing where you need to enter certain information to get started. So I'm going to go with healthcare. These have refreshed again. And it looks like this time it is letting us move on to the next step. As you can see, it's a step-by-step process. There are 5 steps. And I have also outlined those 5 steps on my review page. It's research, keyword selection, add content, add products, build site. So that is the path that we are going to take. First thing to do is select our first 3 keywords. And as you can see, for each keyword, we see how many articles are available for that keyword. Very helpful. So I'm actually going to go with the ones that have a lot of articles right now, which is panic attacks, which is a very good keyword there. And anxiety medication. I'm going to go with like 3 somewhat related keywords, and anxiety and panic attacks, these are all related. So I'm going to go with that, select the keywords, and already we're on step 2. Okay, so we want to define the main keyword for our website. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Actually, panic attacks, that will be my main keyword, okay, because I think medication is used to treat panic attacks. All right, it could either be anxiety attacks or panic attacks, really, but I'll go with panic. Now we have several professional WordPress themes to choose from. Okay, now these are recommended based on our niche. And I think a good one, I like this InstaNiche v2, so I'm going to click on that, and we're literally clicking our way through to build our website. The website will be built for us. Okay, and if you have a domain, you can enter it here. And I happen to have a domain that I haven't used yet, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in here and select domain. Now it's going to tell me to switch my name servers, okay, which is fine because basically InstaNiche is going to host your website for free. So you don't need to worry about hosting. All you need to do is point your name servers to the ones they give you here. So let me pause for a moment. Okay, so if you're using Namecheap like me, you would come over to custom DNS. First you'd select your domain, of course. And you simply paste in the DNS servers provided, and these are the DNS servers in this case. When you save that information, it can take some time to populate. Looks like it didn't like what I did there, so perhaps not quite sure why it didn't accept. Now this particular issue has to do with Namecheap, my registrar. Does not have to do with InstaNiche at all. Let's do this. Let's switch to Namecheap Basic first. See if that gives us an issue. And then once I switch to basic, not that this should happen at all. So there's the message. DNS server will take up to 48 hours. So now we switched it to that, and we're now going to try and add our two name servers. So here we are back on the domain page. I'm going to go back to custom. Let's type these in manually. This time it was alpha.instaniche.io, and I believe it was beta.instaniche.io. Alright. One more. And now we can see our name servers listed. So let's go back over here. See where we left off. Oh, give it a project name. So I'm going to call this, what should we call this? Let's say healthcare test. And as you can see, again, we're on step 5 of 5 already. It looks like I was offline for a period of time, so I'm going to go ahead and log back in. Okay, let's try this again. Accept project settings. Well done, you have added a new website. Click here to proceed and fill your new site with content. Okay. As you can see, again, everything is step by step. It takes you through the entire process. You're not going to be overwhelmed, lost, or thrown off track in any way. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is choose our article. So the keyword here is panic attacks. All right. Now, here are all of the articles I have to choose from related to panic attacks, which is quite amazing. We can preview any of them. Okay, these are all professional articles, very well written, not spun, not duplicate, all unique articles. So I'm going to grab useful facts on panic attacks. Let's see how many does it want us to choose. It doesn't say. I guess you can take as many as you want. Let's do, or I guess it is one. Okay, so I'm going to choose useful facts on, or let's do this. Helpful tips for those who struggle with anxiety. Here's panic attack tips that can help you out. Let's take a preview of that real quick. Okay. Now you can select a thumbnail or you can search for one. So I'm going to put in my search term panic attack. And I'm going to get a picture to use. Looks like we have a lot. Anyways, let's just grab one. Don't have to think too hard about it. So, wants us to crop. Let's zoom out, and my computer is a little slow because of the fact that I am recording right now. Alright, this should work. There we go. Confirm. Select image to feature within article. This time I'll look for anxiety. And we'll go with that one. Going to change the size a bit. And that should work. Okay, confirm post thumbnail. There we go. Select a video. Once again, I'm going to look for anxiety. And it's going to do all of this for us. Here's a good one, dealing with anxiety life hacks. And we're going to confirm the video post. So everything, all settings confirmed. Now we can select. So what we're doing here is we're selecting our articles in advance to add all of the content to our page. Okay. It's going to give us a nice page that is content rich. And I'm just going to randomly choose. I don't want to take too much of your time, so let's just go through this quickly. Choose a bunch of images and format them very fast as we can. You know, don't want to think too much about it. So I'm pretty much going to use the same search term each time for our pictures and thumbnails and all that, because we do need to come up with a few articles here. I suppose what I could do is I'll do the first couple with you, and then I'll pause to get the rest of my articles, because I'm just going to be repeating the process, of course, so there's no need to show each one and be repetitive here. This time I'm going to look for panic attack videos, what panic attacks feel like. Okay, and then I'm going to confirm again. Now we already have 2 unique articles just like that. Now think about how much time it would have taken to write that on your own. Okay, now I'm going to pause and get the rest of these articles off camera. Alright, as it turns out, we actually only made one more article. Once you get to step 4, what it's going to do is give you your affiliate shop settings, okay? So you're going to come in here, give your shop a title. I'll call it Panic Attack Aids. Additional featured products if you have them. You can preview shop content. Alright. Now in this case we don't have anything going there. So I don't know if that's going to change when we create our actual website, but for now, let's accept the shop settings. Now, let's see. Didn't like something we had here. Oh, I see. This is just our next one. Anxiety. Now, if you were creating an actual Amazon store, one thing I didn't think about when I chose my keyword is I wasn't thinking in terms of consumer products. Now, panic attacks and anxiety might be a little difficult as far as, finding products on Amazon. I could be wrong. After all, it did recommend that to us based on what people are actually shopping for on Amazon. But, if I would, maybe if we were doing the dog niche or pets or something like that, or healthcare, there would be a lot more products to choose from that are more marketable, perhaps. But let's see where this takes us. All right, select the header for your website. Let's see what we can find for mental health, if that would even work. I'm not sure that it would. So, not all themes support headers, but as it says here, but I guess this is optional. Let's look for well-being. Yeah, this could be. You can also upload your own thumbnail. Let's do it this way. Seems to be taking a minute. Or we could just do, how about this, feeling good. Now for a header image, I believe we don't know the dimensions just yet. That could definitely factor in. But let's go ahead and grab this image. Okay. Now, actually, keep in mind what we should be doing here is make sure we have the rights to use these. So labeled for reuse. Nobody should be taking images that we might not have permission to use. So this looks like a nice feel-good image, so I'm going to go ahead and choose that one. It is one that we can actually reuse without running into any problems down the line. Very large image, but again, I don't know the dimensions that we need to use because every theme varies and some don't even support the header image to begin with. But we're going to go ahead and upload one anyway and see where that takes us. If I can figure out where I saved that, I wasn't even paying attention there. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Let's copy the path that I saved to. I'm going to close this, come back over here, upload. Come on. Let's try this. There it is. Alright, so I'm going to confirm post settings. And make sure all your details are correct. After submitting this page, there is no way back. Well, that's one way of putting it. So as you can see, we have our sub pages, our shop 1, 2, and 3, our theme, which we chose, and now we're going to build our website. So let me pause while it's generating the website. This could take a moment. Alright, here we are. Congratulations, your website is now configured. Here are all the credentials. If we go over to our website, we can see it's a WordPress site. I'm not sure if it's completely propagated yet, but we're going to try to access it. And it looks like indeed it is still propagating. So I'm going to have to come back in probably a few hours, maybe even 24 hours. Then we'll create another video to check out the actual website and what it looks like after everything has propagated. But for now, I do want to mention that if you like what you have seen so far, please remember below this video there is a link to my InstaNiche review and bonus. If you go to that page and decide to purchase InstaNiche, which appears to be a wonderful product so far, if you decide to make that decision, you also have a 30-day money-back guarantee, in which time, if you don't like the product for any reason, you can get a 100% refund of your money, the initial amount paid, back to you from the vendor, not me, of course. So here's the deal. If you purchase InstaNiche through my review page, which means any of the links you see on this review page, okay, I'm also going to give you all of these bonuses shown here. Check out the value on some of them, $197, $199. These are the real values of these products when they first came out, $297, $1997. That's no joke. But some of them might not be something that you need. So if that's the case, there is a link below bonus number 31. You go ahead and click on that. You can open it in a new tab, or maybe not. But you can go ahead and click on that. It'll open in a new tab. Anyways, this will give you all of my bonuses, a full list of all of my bonuses, and you can choose the bonuses that you want to have instead of what I'm offering you by default. It's all up to you. You can substitute one of these for one of these, do whatever you want, and that is about it. Thank you so much for watching my demo. Please, again, come back tomorrow. We'll follow up and show you the InstaNiche website that we've just created, see how it looks, and maybe make some final tweaks to it as well. But that is it for now. So have a wonderful day.